Greetings everyone and welcome to my new series Guitar Therapy. It's a beautiful day here in Sardinia. It's about 20 degrees Celsius outside and it's February, so it's a bit hot. But anyway, I'm inside recording because I love this little thing so much that I want to share something with you. Well, my videos will not be about being the fastest, the coolest or the best guitar player in the world, because frankly I'm not the fastest. I'm definitely not the coolest, and I don't think there's such a thing as the best player in the world. I mean, there are amazing players around, like Guthrie Govan, Andy Timmons, Marcos Foglio, which is Italian, like me, Kiko Loureiro. They're all guitar heroes, and about that, let me give you my first piece of advice. Try to have as many heroes as you can, because in that way, you can try to pick something from every one of your heroes and apply it to your playing. In that way, if you do it consistently, you will have such a great boost in time. But in the meantime, don't forget about all the great guitar players and teachers you find on YouTube or the net, because thanks to them I became what I am today, and what I want to do is just give something back to this great community of ours, because the community of guitar players is amazing, guys. It's really amazing. Well, the series is called Guitar Therapy, and since I am indeed a physician, I thought it would be a good idea to prescribe you some therapy. Of course, some alternative therapy, because this little lady needs special attention. But as I always say to my patients, you must be very patient, because this therapy is on you. I can give you some pills, and I will give you some pills, but they're just starting points. From there, you have to study, you have to train yourself, you have to go on, and you have to expand on what I will give you. In that way, you will be assured to go on and never stop. So, now, just let me change my dress. I will find something more suitable for the job, and I will be back with the first lesson of guitar therapy. See you in a moment, guys. Hold on just a second. Okay guys, now that I'm ready, we can start with the first skill, which is about alternate picking. Alternate picking is a very basic technique, and it's a very used technique, so it's a good idea to know something about that. Well, first things first, in anatomy class they told us we have two hands, the picking hand and the fretting hand, and I think those are the medical terms for them. But what it didn't tell us is that the coordination between your left and right hand is way more important than you think when you play the guitar. So there will be a dedicated pin to this subject as soon as it's ready. It's still a work in progress, but it will be ready soon. What you need to know for this basic lesson is just that you should really hold your pick tightly between your index finger and your thumb in order to transfer the motion of your wrist directly to the string. And to do that, you might also want to be as parallel as possible to the string with your forearm. And that's a good way to start with your right hand. About the pill, as I told you before, it will not be a very boring exercise like the well-known chromatic scale, which goes like etc. No, I just want to give you a tool which you can use to get better in time. So what you want to do is to learn two basic shapes I will give you, and then from those shapes you can expand a lot. You will see how, and we will see together how to do that. So here's the first shape. It goes like a succession of tritons. You can start wherever you want on the fretboard, but for the sake of convenience we will start on the first fret of the E string, the lower E string, and we will pick F, B, F and B. As you can see, B is an augmented fourth or diminished fifth. Depends on the day and it depends on how you see life in general. And we can call this shape the triton shape. The second shape you need to learn is very simple. It's just like the opposite of the first one, and it goes like 4, 3, 2, 1, starting on the lower string and going up to the G string. It's just like a major 7 chord shape, if you want to remember that in a practical way. So what can you do with those two shapes in mind? Well, you can go up and down like this. But that would be really boring, wouldn't it? Well, you can try to apply these two shapes all over the neck. Etc. But that would still be boring. You can blend the two exercises together. But still, if you find that boring, keep in mind that what I gave you is a tool. And what if I told you that tool has an amazing amount of possibility within it? You just have to use a bit of your imagination. So, for example, you can reduce the number of fingers you're using on the same shape. You can try to cut one finger, figuratively of course, off your hand and try to do the shape using 3 fingers, just like this. Or just like this. Etc. You could use 2 fingers, for example, your index finger and your middle finger. I won't show you because it's a bit rude. So you have an infinite amount of possibilities using these 2 shapes that I gave you. You could use your weaker fingers to train them like this. So you could use 2 weak fingers like the ring finger and the pinky. Now, with those shapes in mind and the combination you can do with those shapes, what you have is a perfect combination between left hand technique and strength and right hand technique, because you have to pick every note and you have to do some inside and some outside picking. Also, this is a very good tool for coordination between the 2 hands. My advice to you is try to do this from 5 to 10 minutes every time you practice, or maybe when you warm up, and try to choose the most suitable combination for you, the one you feel most useful for you. Okay guys, that's all for today. That was my first alternate picking pill. I hope you enjoyed it. If you need tabs, I will leave a link in the description, and if you have any questions or if you want more tabs, more examples, I will leave an email address. Don't worry, no spam, no advertising, just my personal email address. So see you next time guys with another pill, with another lesson of guitar therapy, and please keep rocking guys. Bye bye!